What's up, everybody?
Hello.
What's going on? As you know, good evening, Facebook, not FaceTime.
FaceTime. Okay.
And good evening, YouTubers.
YouTubers.
Listen, we are honoring the voice tonight, the legend, the late LaShun Pace. And we're going to have my sister come on and join us. And she's actually here already. She is on time. So we're going to give her give us 1 minute. Then we're going to bring her on. Terrence, do you have anything? Listen, we're going to congratulate my brother. He is doing his thing with his training classes and everything. He is going to the academy, getting ready for that. So that's why you haven't seen us on last week, because he was out and then I was out doing things. So we are back. And we're back.
Y'all don't be looking at me. Y'all know I love cold hot dogs. I have a cold hot dog that I'm about to put in my mouth. So don't be looking at me crazy.
Listen,
I
have to turn this light down because I'm hot already. So I had to turn this light down. So listen, we are going to bring on my sister. I love her so much.
Oh, wait. Share.
Oh, yes. Share the page. Share. I'm sorry. We didn't even share it yet. Sorry. Then we're going to bring my sis on. Come join us. I think I did it. All right. All right. We're going to bring my sister on as soon as she finish. All right. Y'all ready? Hi, sis.
Hey. How are you?
I'm doing good. Listen. Okay. We just wanted to, you know your brother, you know how I am. I love you guys so much. So I wanted to pay my special. I want to pay my special tribute to Mom, and I want to bring you on, talk about some things, and then talk about your career. And you have a single out. We want the people to know. We want the people to go get it and go, download it and everything. Listen, how are you? How are you doing?
Taking it one day at a time. I'm definitely having my moments, but I'm finding joy and trying to stay busy. Yeah. But yeah, I'm seeing my therapist once a week.
Listen.
So good. That's definitely helping. So I think I'm doing relatively okay. I mean, but it's still, everything still feels very unreal to me. So, so yeah, I mean, I'm trying to utilize good distractions.
Listen, yes.
So, yeah.
Yes. Listen, I've been knowing Aarion for a long time. Mom used to bring her to the conference. Well,
yes. Oh my gosh, I am a seminar baby.
Yes, she is.
Yes.
That's a good thing to hear.
Listen, and Mom she would tell everybody she had seminar kids.
Take your time.
Right.
Take your time. Don't let anybody rush you through the grief process.
Yes.
Because the grief process, it has to work for you. So what other people say work for them, it doesn't always work for the next person. And I'm a living witness. I've lost so many people. The count gets too much. And sometimes I forget who I'm grieving for. And I'm crying and I'm in a corner, not even sure who I'm crying for, because I lost so many people back to back.
Very relatable. Yeah.
Don't let nobody rush you through this process. Take your time. And when
I don't have anybody around me that is making me feel rushed. So
that's a good thing.
Yeah, thankfully I don't have anybody like that
that is a good thing, because society.
Yeah.
Society. And church folks are crazy. I'm the first one to say
I don't deal with. Listen, Deshaun will tell you I will block somebody in a minute. You got one time.
Ooh, well, I blocks family, so I go even deeper than that. I blocks family because I didn't block.
Absolutely.
Boop, boop, boop. Did it real good.
Listen, so
Hey,
we don't,
see, I see my
yeah,
sister on here
you see
too.
your people on here. Listen,
Yeah.
we're
Hey,
gonna
you
have some
guys.
people come on here. We got some guests coming shortly, just to speak on your mom and speak on you and kind of encourage you and things like that. Listen, tell us about this single you have out. I know you released it what,
Oh
a
my
year or two
goodness.
ago,
And is
but
it on
Well,
you know,
iTunes? Are we on Apple
well, to
Music?
me, it's old, but I know a lot of people haven't heard it.
mhm,
Um, but it very much so gives me a California vibe. It's just a chill,
All right,
it is.
California.
ride down the street kind of song. And it definitely embodies, my relationship with God. I just love loving Him, and I love the way He loves me, and it's a cool song. It's really simple. I wrote it years ago. Like I said, it's old to me, but um, I enjoy it. I have some other stuff that I'm featured on. That's out there. There's a song called "You Deserve Me." Derek Davidson wrote. One of my friends hit me up today and never heard it and was like, "I really enjoyed this," so that's available.
You know, your auntie's couple of she has a song out too, Latrice, that you're on.
Yes, Auntie Tracy featured me on the acoustic version of Contentment, which I
Mm.
totally loved,
It's
and
hot.
I probably listened to that more than I listened to my single. I just love that song. Um,
And you guys can go. It is on Apple Music and iTunes. You deserve me. It's there, and I'm
You
not gonna play
Deserve
it.
Me, Just Want to Worship. That's the name of my song. Just Want to Worship. You Deserve Me is up there. Contentment is up there. There's another song I'm featured on called Can't Stop.
Can't
Um,
stop. Yes,
Norris, I hope I'm pronouncing his last name right. I think it's Spivey. Norris
Spivvy.
Spivey. Spivey.
Is it Spivvy? What her
I
name?
don't know. I hate
Angela
messing up
Spivvy.
people's names.
Ain't her name Angela Spivvy?
Oh, yeah, it probably is.
Look,
His
I
first
jack
name is
up names
Norris.
all the time
Okay.
too. So, but I
The
remember
song is called Can't Stop.
there's an
It's called
artist
Can't
named
Stop.
Angela Spivvy. Is that her name?
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
So I'm thinking that it's the same name, but because I jack up
That
names
makes
all the time.
sense. That
I jack
makes
them up.
sense.
So they
His
be
first name is Norris.
baby,
Spivey. However you want to say it. You're gonna spell it.
baby, I will jack
um,
your name up with you standing
yeah,
there.
I mean, people mess my name up so much, so you know, it is what it is.
Mm.
But yeah, it's a couple of songs out there. I definitely, an album is something that I want to complete. I just have to make sure my music is like worth hearing, because I feel like my single, I've gotten such good feedback from it. So we can't go beneath that. We
Right.
gotta, every song has to be that or better. So I'm not gonna do nothing until it's something worth putting out.
Right.
Otherwise, I'm gonna just keep posting selfies and
He said I'm gonna
and
keep posting stuff.
scriptures,
So wait.
selfies and scriptures, and sharing stuff with my family. And I'm getting ready to get a puppy, so we'll share stuff with him, because y'all not gonna get no raggedy music. I ain't gonna give y'all nothing. I ain't gonna give y'all no trash.
Listen.
So
Is there
so enjoy the single until further notice.
okay? So is there a song of your mother's that you would like to do?
Ooh.
Hmm.
My mom has, I mean, I'm such a fan. I know every album front to back. I mean, if I did, it would probably be like something like a more chill vibe of something she did. Like, I don't know if people are familiar with like her album It's My Time.
Love it.
She has like a lot of smooth numbers on there, because my voice, my mom always made me feel comfortable in like what my voice was able to do. Like, I'm a soprano for sure, but I don't be trying to scream all the time, so I probably would want to do like one of her laid back songs. But I don't know, it just depends on, I guess, an arrangement. So but that's something I can probably put out there to see. what people would say, but people would probably pick the screamy stuff. I'm sure they'd be like,
I'm sure.
yikes, you guys.
Now listen, I just want to know. I want to let you know that you sung the hell out of that Stevie Wonder song.
Oh Lord. You know what? That was me. Well, I talked about it at the service. Well, not everybody heard, but you know, that was our song, and we would like sing it to each other if she was out of town. You know, we would sing it over the phone. That was her ringtone, what I would call her phone. So I just thought that was my Uncle Kirby Brown, who led a song with the choir. He was like, "You need to do that song at your mom's service." Yeah. And I was like, dude, I don't know if I'm gonna get through it, but you know, it was just I actually enjoyed it. I think my adrenaline in my nerves kept my emotions together enough to just sing the song. Yeah. But we love Stevie. I mean, who doesn't love Stevie?
You cannot go wrong with Stevie Wonder. You can't go wrong.
Yes.
Who doesn't fan out over Stevie Wonder? Come on.
I mean,
listen. Well, we have some guests that has joined us. I know my sister, she tipped out a little bit, but we're going to bring in Mom LaShun. Oh, and sister's here too. So we're going to bring them both in. How about that? And we're going to start off with our own sister, Crystal Rucker.
Ooh.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Good. I love you so much.
I love you more. I love you so much more. I'm praying for you. I pray for you all the time.
Thank you. I need it. I need it in so many ways. I need it.
Yes, I know you do.
Yes, ma'am.
I was just talking earlier.
Your sound went out. Can't hear you.
We can't hear you.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Okay. I was saying earlier, we lost LaShun Pace, but you lost your mother. It's quite different from what we feel.
Very much.
And so because of that, I haven't forgotten about you. And I know that life goes on for a lot of people. We move on and we forget about how someone is feeling. But I haven't forgotten about you. The Lord keeps you on my heart because I recognize that you have lost your mother. We lost LaShun, but you lost your mom. And for that reason, I'm praying for you daily, honey. I'm praying for your strength. I'm praying that God keeps you in your right mind. I'm praying that he comforts you and he rocks you in the midnight hour and he gives you everything that you need. I'm praying that he blows your mind. I'm praying that he gives you every desire of your heart. And I'm praying that you sing heaven down everywhere you go. And I heard you. You don't have to do the screamy stuff. You don't have to never do that.
Yes, ma'am.
You can sing it the way God gave it to you. And whatever it is that God gives to you to sing. And like LaShun said, that Stevie Wonder song, baby, it couldn't have been sang better.
Thank you.
It couldn't have been executed better. It couldn't have been. I was floored along with tears, but I was floored. Your sound is absolutely amazing. Yes, you have the Pace sound. You have your mother's sound, but God has given you something different. You are different. And I'm praying that God will use you in this season for what you've gone through. Your testimony is great. Your testimony is great. I love you so, so much.
I love you too. I really do.
I mean that. I mean that. And I don't mean to worry you, but I'm going to be texting you because I do that.
Please do.
Because I want to see how you're doing. I'm not just saying it. These are not just words that I'm saying. I mean it.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yeah.
I know you. I told my friend the other day, I was like, Miss Crystal is genuine.
Oh yeah, I mean it.
Genuine.
I mean it.
And I know that because my mom was that, so I can pick up on genuine people.
Oh yes.
Fake people.
Oh yes. That's it.
And so
That's it.
I know genuine when I feel it, and I thank God
Absolutely.
for you. I thank God for you. Thank
Oh,
you.
you're a sweetheart. I thank God for you. I thank God for what He's about to do in you and through you. I don't think you even recognize what God is about to do for you. You have no idea what God is about to do for you. So I am excited about your future because you are absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. I'm gonna tell you one thing your mom said to us when we honored her. We were in the room and Auntie Lynette Hawkins came in and she was talking to us about how she was struggling vocally, and she was saying that I just don't have the range that I used to have, and I can't do what I used to do. And your mom said to her, "Oh, but it's been recorded." And I just want you to remember all the things that your mom taught you, all the things that she said to you, because those things are recorded, not just her voice for us to listen to, but those things are recorded for you to replay in your mind over and over again. You have her, you have a piece of her with you, you have memories. Hold those tight, hold those tight, and keep going, and keep going, keep going, keep going. Just remember what she told you. Your mother was a phenomenal woman, and many of us looked up to her. Many of us. I know I did. I was honored to sing for her. It was an honor to sing her songs. And I won't sing her song tonight, but I'm going to end with this because I know my time is up. But I will say this because he lives, you can face tomorrow. Because he lives, all of your fears are gone. And because I know who holds my future, and life is worth the living just because he lives, you can make it.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
You can make it. This trial that you're going through, God's gonna show you just what to do. You can make it. I'm here to tell you that you can make it. I don't care what's going wrong. God won't let it last too long. You're not in this thing alone. You can make it. I love you so much. Call me anytime. 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 You have my number. This
Yes,
is a
ma'am.
real thing.
Yes.
This ain't just a perspective show. This is a real thing. You have my number. Call me anytime.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? I love you.
Thank you. I love you too.
Thank you, sis.
LaShun, Terrence, I love
Thank you.
y'all. Good to
Love you
see
too.
y'all.
You too.
Have a good night.
All right, you too.
Okay.
That was the one and only
Make it.
Rucker.
You can make it. Woo!
She is amazing, man.
Woo!
She brought up the tribute that we did in September of 2018 in Seattle.
Yes.
And listen, we had a great time. So we're going to bring on next. We're going to bring on Mr. Blakely, Mr. David Blakely.
Uncle Dave.
Hey, 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 hey.
What's up, Unc?
What's up? What's going on?
Listen,
How's everybody doing tonight?
doing good, doing good. Listen, I know
Good,
you
good.
got plenty of stories. I know you got your own personal stories, MD, and I
Yeah.
know you got seminar stories. Go for it, sir.
All right. Well, first of all, thank you all. Thank you, nephew, for inviting me. Thank you, T. Niece, you know I love you. Know that. You know that.
Yes, I love you
Okay, I just
too.
want you to know. I met her in the 80s, early part of the 80s, before I was involved with the seminar. I think we was on the road or something. Um, she heard me play. She met me through James Moore because I started playing with him first. And she heard me, and when we did, I think his second record, a third record, he invited her, and we locked in there. And all of a sudden, she wanted me to play on her record. I played on her first record, He Lives. That was back in '90, and we had a bond ever since. I think I played on or produced or MD'd her 6 records,
Wow.
and we always had that bond. And I posted whenever we was doing getting ready to do a recording. For some reason, something would frustrate her, and for whatever happened, Sean decided we will always go to the movies during that week of the session. I don't care if it was doing lunch hour, either Milton made her mad or somebody was out of place, but
Uh-oh.
we would go to the movies in between rehearsals, and that would be our bond together just to chill. She would let her hair down, and we became brothers and sisters. I loved her to death. She allowed me to become a part of the family. That was one thing I loved about it. When I started doing her records, and then that led to the Pay Sisters. I did a record with the Pay Sisters. Then I did like 3 records with the church, Voices of Power. And God blessed me to just be a part of the family. And I remember you as a little one, even your sister. I remember you all were just growing up fast, and I just remember those times. I would hate when that week was up because we would do the session and I would go home, but I would just remember the memories. And she allowed me to go with her to Italy with her, and then we went a couple times on Bobby Jones, and then we done dates. I'll never forget those days. I'll never forget. And then when we were able to do the seminar, for some reason, whatever song that Edwin would allow her to teach, I would be on the organ playing, and that was just an honor for me. And I'll never forget those days. Never, ever. And when I heard about the homecoming, hey, it was a bad week for me financially, but I did what I had to do because I know I had to be there and be with the family and be with you. And I'll never forget those memories. Uh, I got you, and you're in my prayers, and
Thank you.
you got work to do. You got work to do to honor your mama's memories and legend. And I'm gonna call you because I got something I want to do with you. I have something I want to do for you with you.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I'll be calling you soon.
Let's
Okay.
do it. Yes, sir.
I love you.
I love you too.
Yeah. Hey, it ain't no ain't nothing wrong with crying. I tell people, go ahead and cry, but just don't get sick because your mama wouldn't want you to get sick because she left you in God's hands. So do what you got to do, wipe your tears, or get yourself back up and do what you got to do.
Well, David, it looks like it's some more to that story about Italy because in the comments it looked like you lost your luggage in Italy. Y'all must have had a really good time because
Man,
you lost your luggage.
Uh-oh.
in Italy.
And they said,
In Italy, I ain't talking about in Chicago or New York. So in Italy.
Mm-hmm.
But we got through it. Man. We're traveling with Bobby Jones, so we traveled from city to city. So wearing the same clothes. Had to wash the underwear a couple times.
I know about that washing clothes in the sink in Italy. It's ghetto. They don't be having laundromats over there.
Yeah, but we got through it. We
Had
got
on that
through it.
same FUBU shirt for a week.
See?
See? Telling all your business in the comments.
See?
I'm weak, not FUBU.
Yeah.
FUBU was the thing back there, honey.
Dana took it all the way. Oh, I want to say his name.
Well, you don't see it anyway. So.
I can't see the comments on my end. But that's
Dana
funny.
Hubbard said
Dana is going in on it.
Dana, it would be Dana. Oh, that's who y'all should have had on here tonight, Dana.
Oh Lord, I didn't mean to throw you under the bus, but
that's all right. It
made
me grow. Hey, it's all right. It's all good.
Well, thanks so much, Unc, for coming
Somebody
in.
said, David, nobody could play My Times better than you.
Oh,
Dana
bless you.
Dana said that.
Bless you. Like I said, I got something coming up. We're going to talk.
Amen.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yep.
Amen.
Love you all very much.
I appreciate it
Love
so
you
much,
too.
Unc.
So much. Ooh, so many stories.
Listen, so
I
many.
know.
So many. Listen, when Mom used to come out to Oakland, I used to hang out with her, me and Sis and Clarence.
And Deshaun, you know she loved you because she let me go with you alone.
She did.
Yes.
And we hung out like the whole day. And she was not worried. Like she wasn't tripping. She was like, "Oh, you're good."
She only knew who you was with.
I'm weak.
Listen, we had fun. We enjoyed ourselves.
No, we really did. We had a good time.
We did.
Of course, we went to the hair store. We went to go buy some hair.
Right.
You know, if you with me, we're going to end up at the beauty supply.
End up at the beauty supply. Okay.
And Deshaun was like, "Oh, I got you, sis. I know where the spot's at."
And I took it right onto it.
Listen, that California beauty supply, it's not the same.
We went to the spot over there by the Paramount, behind the Paramount.
I'm glad you remember because I need to go back in October.
Oh, they gone.
They're gone. That's a
no.
It's a that turned into it turned into somebody's church for a minute, but you didn't hear that from me.
No, I didn't know that.
It got saved and hallelujah for a high.
He says I'm not in Oakland anymore. I'm like an hour away now, so I don't even really go to Oakland.
Look, the only reason I know, because I don't live in Oakland either. The only reason I know is because they just opened a Shake Shack right there on the corner.
Oh, they did. They did. Yes, they did.
Right across, and I love Shake Shack. That's that Atlanta thing. Thank y'all, Atlanta, for that Shake Shack.
I'm never eating at a Shake Shack.
What?
Really?
What? When I get off the plane, you got to take me to Shake Shack. That's why I tell the people when I get there, I got to go to Shake Shack. It's something about
in Atlanta?
Yes, I love it.
Oh.
I love it. It's something about it that just blesses my soul. And you know, I'm a city boy at heart. So once I left the country, I'm far from country. But that bad boy right there, Shake Shack, blesses my soul. It was in San Francisco. Wow. I drove all the way from Concord to San Francisco to go at the opening.
Somebody said smart move.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, gotta get
listen. When I was out in Atlanta, I think was it a year ago? I had a chance to take Mom out to eat. Her and your auntie.
Yes, y'all went to Houston's.
We did.
Without me.
You wasn't available. I called you first.
I know. I probably was working or doing something, but
she's like, "No, my sister bring me." I said, "Okay." We had a great time. I mean, like
I know y'all did.
We had a great time, and then when we honored her in Seattle, that was just like the I didn't get a chance, and she got mad at me, and she went off. She said what she said. I didn't get a chance when she came out for Uncle Ed's service to see her because they had me in the back. Okay. And when they put me in the car and took me on, and then I was like, "No, I got to see her." So I called her. She was like, "Where are you? Tell them to turn the car around. Tell them to turn the car around."
She should. I'm sure she understood at that point in time.
Yeah, I was like, "I'm so sorry," but. Listen, she was one of my biggest supporters. She was like anything we did. She came out here for Glad Tidings, and she told the whole church to buy tickets to my next event, and they did.
I remember that.
She did everything. It was great. Like she supported me.
And you protected her because it was a lot going on.
It was a lot.
Woo. Me and Deshaun was like,
we were
never again. Not Glad Tidings. It had nothing to do with Glad Tidings. Let me say that.
Yeah, what's that?
I love Bishop. No, it was other people. It was not Bishop.
No.
It was
It was just,
outside people.
it was
Bishop Macklin,
outside
I love
people
you.
that,
I love the Macklins. I ain't never had no issues with the Macklins, but
yeah.
it was some other fool. The devil was busy.
Yeah, and I was like, how? I ain't gonna say what I said, but
Right. Please don't say what
They already know what you said. They do. Just the perspective. They know what you said.
I was livid. I was so livid.
They know the words that
rightfully
came out of your
so.
mouth.
Woo, I
No,
was so livid.
Deshaun will say what me and my mama don't have the guts to say.
Yes, right.
We'll be
Right.
like, Deshaun, he'll be like, I got it.
Because his mouth says it here all the time, so they know what he say. They know how he talk. Ain't nobody shocked.
But I feel like you have to get Deshaun to that point. Deshaun be chilling.
I chill until I get to that point. You know what I mean?
It take all of 0.2 seconds to get him to that point.
At that time, sis, at that time, I didn't like the disrespect. I felt like it was disrespectful how they was treated. It was just like, no, you're not going to.
It was ghetto. It was highly ghetto. Yes.
And then we waited like all day to eat. That was irritating. It was just horrible. It was not good.
Deshaun was just like, how did this happen? I was like, dude, I don't know. I'm just the daughter, okay? But you know, my mom was that kind of person where she just like she gave everybody an opportunity. That's something that I feel like, you know, I get from her. Like I'm very accessible, sometimes too accessible, but she just loved people.
Yeah.
And people were able to get close to her. And I was very protective of her too.
Yeah.
Because I was like, you know, I just knew she was a sweetie pie. Like my mom was so sweet.
Yeah.
So, you know, it was easy for somebody to be like, I'll do this for you. She's like, okay. You know, and we like, no, not this, not them. Yeah.
Yeah, that was an experience. Just one.
Yes. Memories, though.
Memories, yes, good one.
Memories, yeah.
I have a good question for you. Do you feel any pressure because you come from some singing folks? Do you feel any pressure because most, you know, we got the Winans, they have the next generation that are singing. We have the next generation of the Hawkins that are singing. Now, do you feel any pressure to say, hey, I got to do this and do this right? Or is there any pressure, or is it I'm just going to do this like this?
I mean, I guess you could call it pressure or you could call it responsibility. But I mean, it's not like, I don't know what people imagine it to be like or feel like or look like, but it just is what it is. I mean, I kind of just rest in knowing that what I have it is a legacy, and it is a gift, and I know that God has favored my entire family, so I just kind of rest in that, and I rest in knowing like I shared something from my mom's notes. I randomly found this little piece of paper where she jotted down, you know, don't lose confidence in your inner abilities, in your abilities. Wow. And I just, at this point, it's a God-given thing, and all of us are so unique. I text in the group text the other day to my family. I was like, what was God on to put so many unique gifts in one family? So I just feel like we all have something special, and so I don't really feel pressured. It just is what it is. It's like, it's just God's hand is there, his favor is there, and it's shown in different ways. So I think it's just a responsibility to show that and to continue to glorify God by showing it. And it's not going to look like the next person. Like all of my aunts can blend and sound like one voice, but then all of them have this distinct sound on their own. Yes. So I think we're all responsible to be unique and to be confident in doing what we do, how God gives us to do it. So I don't feel pressured. I just feel more of a responsibility. It's like, you know, I feel responsible.
That's a good one. That's good. That's a good way to
Yeah.
put it. Somebody told me to tell you hello, and they send they love Miss Sunny Hawkins.
Hey, I love you too.
Miss
Somebody.
Sunny Hawkins. She was
Okay,
like, "Hey, I love
wait.
you." So I know you're a big. No, I know you love
I have a fan moment. Yeah, I love Sunny. Okay,
She's like, "Give her my love."
If we're talking about me a little bit tonight, I have to mention Sunny because those that don't know her, she's on like what Sunny only has that one album, which really frustrates me because
it's amazing.
Oh my God, but it's like perfect. And honestly, I feel like if I could just put out one album like that and then just go get married and have kids like Sunny, I would be fine. I really would. But you know, I know God has his own path for me. But
Carmen,
Sunny's sound is like so inspiring to me. I know she's not really like writing and doing stuff like that right now, but God, I want her to write me some stuff so bad. Like her and Jamie's pen is just crazy. Their writing ability is just amazing. And my mom was a fan of Sunny. Like we would just Love Me Too was definitely my mom's like one of her happy go-to songs. I would put that on just instantly lift her mood. So Sunny is phenomenal. Like she's someone, when you talk about my influences and who I look up to outside of my family, Sunny would be probably number one.
Yeah.
Like from the moment I met her, from the moment I played that album, I was just like, I'm telling you, I left that first seminar like, I know what music is now. Like, oh my God. Like, no, because I grew up, like my mom was playing the Hawkins when I was growing up. But you know how you're just a kid and sometimes you're not really tuned in.
Yeah.
So when I first got to the seminar, I think I was like 15 or 16. That's when I like started I played What Is This maybe like 5 million times. After I left the seminar, I would like go to sleep playing it, and then I would just be like crying. Like I'm like, oh God. So yeah, like Sunny I was introduced to her music at the very first seminar. And then she's just like a wonderful person.
Yeah.
Like she was always just sweet and kind to me. I've never seen anything other than that. So she's just, so much substance. Like sheesh. So yeah, she's definitely an influence musically, and I am a fan. I want another album so bad, bro.
Listen, we all do.
Or she ain't even got to sing the songs. Just give them to me. I will sing them.
Yes, we all want another
We
album.
all do, because I was going for the CD the other day. I was like, this CD is crazy.
Oh my God. Like every single track.
That What a Man is,
bro. What a Man. What Would I Do?
Yeah.
What's the other one? Everything, Lord,
Everything.
you're everything.
Yeah.
That's my God.
See,
Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
And y'all know I'm old. I have to go back and look at stuff to try to remember names. But More of You is that's it for me.
More of You is good.
That's
More of You is dope. Yeah.
More
the entire album, it's one of those albums where I feel like I could just turn on and let it play and I don't have to skip a track.
Natasha,
if y'all have not heard, and I'm plugging.
If you haven't heard it,
you not heard my sister CD, Sunny Hawkins, go get it.
Go get it, Natasha.
Please
you
go
have
get it.
New to listen to after this show.
It's great.
Get it.
It's great.
I'm about to pull it up and just put it up on the screen.
Listen, we have a couple more guests that's joined us, and this one, I'm going to just bring him in, and then after he's finished, I'm going to bring in our other guests. All right. I'm going to bring in Tim. What's up, bro?
Uncle Tim.
What's up? My niece.
I didn't know you were going to be here.
Love you. I love you so much.
I love you too.
First of all, LaShun, thank you for doing this, man. Thank you for doing this.
It's all good.
Thank you. Aarion, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
I was thinking, how on time this is because I could not attend the funeral. And there was nothing I could do because I was already scheduled to be in California. Everything was taken care of, hotels, flights, all of that. And I just could not make it. And so for you to do this, man, this means a lot to me because Sean is family. The Pacers are family to me. And I needed to be there. But I needed to do this. So Sean, thank you, brother. Thank you for doing this.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yes, Uncle, we love you so much.
I love you. You know I love you. Y'all know I love you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So tell us a couple of stories, man.
Wow. Well,
I know you have plenty.
Yeah, I do. And I was trying to figure out a way to point out the main stuff, because I met Sean. Well, I was introduced to her voice in the early 90s. And I believe she was doing maybe some solo things with the Hawkins. Cathedral of Faith, Showers of Blessings. And I heard her voice and I was like, yo, that voice, before I knew who the person was, it was the voice that instantly grabbed me. And I was living in New Jersey at the time. And I knew then that when I did move to Atlanta, I had to find that voice.
Wow.
And when I finally found out who she was, and, around that time, I started meeting the family, and I joined Powerhouse, Bishop Murphy Pace, who I also love. Yeah. And became a part of the Voices of Power, and just became a part of the family in every way. And so, I remember doing road trips, doing the Bobby Jones, traveling, doing Bobby Jones workshops. So many memories. So what I loved about Sean was that she never changed. Yeah. She was always the same. Her heart was always genuine, pure toward me as her brother, And so for me to not be able to attend the service again, it was a lot. It was a lot. But I'm grateful. I'm grateful that she knew it, that I loved her. I'm grateful that the family knows that I love you all. And I actually, to be honest with you, Sean allowed me to share my talents with her creatively, as far as like being a designer. I designed a few things for her when she was in the process of rebranding. Tracy reached out to me, a few others reached out to me about creating a look for her. So we did a whole thing. I did a book for her. I think I posted it around the time when I got the news of some things that I did for her. And we went over, did a fitting, got the measurements done. And it never happened, but I have photos. I can show you. I'll show you.
Yes.
So for example, I don't know how much you can see, but here's a book I did for her.
Oh, wow.
With camera.
That is beautiful.
Yeah.
Pink.
Yeah, the rose.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Wow.
With her face on it.
She's so pretty.
Gorgeous. That smile, man. Her smile. Oh my God.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just things like I was going, just, trying to give her a new look at the time. Look at that. Little denim thing.
This stuff is bad. Oh my gosh.
Look at that. The orange. Yeah.
That is phenomenal.
Yeah. So we were planning some things. And in addition to that, I was blessed to do a few spot dates with her as a background singer. I don't sing anymore. But at the time, I filled in for a few things. What was trending a few weeks ago was the weekend that we went to Bishop Patterson's thing. And yeah, man. Oh my God. Wonderful.
I was like, look at Uncle Tim up there.
With hair. Right? I was so churchy, y'all. I was so churchy. But again, thank you, Sean, for doing this, man,
Okay,
because I feel like it's closure for me to actually have a part in paying tribute to her publicly. So thank you, brother.
It's all good, bro. It's all good. Thank you for coming through, man. Appreciate
No
you.
problem. Aarion,
Listen.
I'm praying for you all, man. And you're so strong, Aarion. Your strength, I'm sure you having your moments, but your strength, oh my
I definitely
God.
am. I thank God that he keeps me together when I have to be in front of everybody, but
Yeah.
it's crazy. It's just, and it hits me at the weirdest times, but God really is he's really carrying me.
Yeah. And the strength of friends and family, you have a lot of support. You know what I mean? So
Absolutely.
yeah.
I'm grateful.
Yeah.
Well, listen, we have another.
Those sketches, man, those are gorgeous.
I'll send them to you.
They really
Please
are.
do, because I want to just stare at them.
I got
They
you.
look so good.
I got you.
They look so good.
Well, we have one more guest that's going to join us tonight, and she's getting herself together, I believe. Hold on, Tim. You can stay on, man. You ain't got to get off. You can stay.
Oh, I'm not going. I'm staying right here.
All right. Hey, sis, Miss Nikita Fox.
Hey, hey.
Hi.
Nikita.
Am I on? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all see me? Oh, yeah, I see. Hey.
Yes.
Hey, y'all. Hi, Aarion. How are you?
Hi. I'm okay. How are you?
Look at my son. He's coming to give me a hug. Okay, you got to go.
Hey, handsome.
You got to go. You got to go. Mommy's doing something right now. Thank you. I just got home from Bible study. So, yeah. LaShun, thank you for allowing me to come on and just to speak words of encouragement to Aarion. I've never gotten a chance to meet you. I was fortunate enough to meet your mom when LaShun did the tribute to her in Seattle. And I was like a kid in a candy store because growing up, she was one of my musical influences. The whole jazz thing let me know that it was okay for me to tune in to that and add that as a part of my little thing that I do when I sing. And I've never met you. We don't know each other personally, but know that you have somebody that's standing in the gap for you. I think about you a lot. I think about you often because my mother is still alive. I can't even imagine what you're feeling, the up days, the down days, but just know that I think about you often. I'm praying for you. Man, your mom was an angel. And the memory that I have, and hey, Tim, and hey, Chris, hey, y'all, the
Nikita.
memory that I have of her was when we were in Seattle sitting at that table. And as LaShun called her, Auntie,
Lynette.
I can't, Lynette was having, was talking about her doubts with her voice and was just saying, some of the things that she used to be able to do, she can't, couldn't do them anymore. And some of the notes that she hit on some of the songs, she felt the way at one point in time because she couldn't do it. And so your mom said, honey, you recorded it. And so we
Yes.
were all like, that part, you recorded it. So anybody that's coming after that, they're trying to follow behind you. You're the blueprint.
Thanks.
So when she said that, that did something for me because now we don't have a lot of people that encourage us like that. Everybody is in competition. Everybody is, wanting to be the next best, and we stepping on each other to become that. But for your mom to say that, to encourage her like that, just to see one living legend speak to another living legend like that, it did something for me. And I was just like, yeah, that's the way it's supposed to be. And
Yes,
that will forever stick with me. And I was just so honored to pay tribute to her, just to have her to look like she even halfway enjoyed what I was doing. I mean, she is like the soprano. She is the
absolutely.
singer's singer. And just to be able to sit at that table with her, her spirit and her personality, her character, just genuine. And just know, like I said, you have some people that are thinking about you, praying for you, and we want to hear something from you too. Because I've, seen the videos, so I know you got something too. You got to carry that legacy out. We ready to hear it. We ready to hear it. So, yeah, I thank you, LaShun, for allowing me to come on here just to speak words of encouragement to her. And I mean, look me, I think I said something to you on Instagram. If you ever need to talk about anything, if you ever need some advice, music things, whatever. If you ever just want to say, hey, can you just say a prayer real quick or whatever, I'm here. I'm here. And I wouldn't mind at all. Wouldn't mind at all.
Thank you,
Thank you so
sis.
much. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. You're
Appreciate it.
welcome. You're
I know
welcome.
you got to go, but I love you so much.
I love you too. You know
All right.
that.
Yes, ma'am.
Hope to get to meet you soon.
Yes, yes. I'm sure we will. I'm sure
Are
we
you
will
in
soon.
California? Is she in California? Are you in California
I'm
too?
in Houston. I'm in Houston.
Oh, okay.
Yep, I'm in
Okay.
Houston.
My mom has girlfriends there too. So if I'm
Yeah.
ever there visiting them, we
Please
have to get
listen.
together.
Please.
Well, you
If
guys,
you
listen, you guys will definitely, if that doesn't happen, you guys both will be here in October. So
Yeah.
make
Definitely
sure
be
Mm,
there.
you
So
take a
if it
picture.
doesn't happen before then, I'll definitely
okay.
be there.
I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to it. Thank you so much.
You
Thank you
are
for
so
honoring my
very
mom.
welcome. Oh
Thank you.
yeah. Anytime, anytime.
Thank you.
All right, sis. Love you.
All right, I love you all. Have a good
Love you,
Love
night.
you
Nikita.
too.
All right. Well, we here, sis. I just want hopefully that's encouraged you tonight. I just your brother
Yes,
just wanted to
absolutely.
come and show you some love and give you some brother love. I'm here. You've been here, ain't going nowhere.
Yes.
I text you every other day. I know I was like, I'm gonna slow down just a little bit. But I just wanted to know because listen, I know how it is. Listen, I'm still and I was talking to Mother Audrey today, and it's like it's still surreal about Uncle Ed sometimes. You know what I mean? And it's been 4 years, but it's still like it's hasn't happened or it did happen.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And then I do understand the after the service everyone disappeared type thing.
Yeah.
I mean, the ones that you thought wouldn't, but it's gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, they just go on to the next person that goes and then go to the next person. That's just people. You know what I mean? You can't change.
Deshaun,
Right.
Yes,
you know
sir.
what? Your uncle was one of my favorite male vocalists.
Really?
His voice, man, was a voice that I patterned when I was singing because he was so smooth with it. And
Yeah.
when I was,
Okay. Listen.
and when I was,
And you know my mama worshipped him.
Listen.
Oh my gosh.
They love
We
each
used to
other.
go back and forth. We used to go back and forth because I was like Team Walter and she was Team Edwin. And we would be like, we would literally go back and forth, and I'd be like, "Girl, it's Walter for me," and she'd be like, "It's Edwin for me."
Wow.
Okay.
so look, when I was looking for pictures of Sean, I came across this, right? This one here.
Oh
Oh
wow.
wow!
Yeah.
Oh
I have a lot of photos of me and Sean. This one.
Wow.
oh wow!
But then
Y'all
I came
hanging for real.
Right.
right. But then this one, Uncle Ed.
Oh, look at Unc.
Almost like
So this is
Wow.
back during the days when I was really scared. I was starstruck to the point where I was afraid. Listen, I was afraid to ask people if I could take pictures with them. So
So
I
you
walked
took a picture of him.
I mean,
Wow.
So that was one of my fanning out moments at Bobby Jones.
Wow.
Yeah.
I totally get it. I fanned out meeting Bishop Hawkins. Like we passed each other on this hall at the seminar. You know, because the seminar was so like they were chilling. Like they did not come in as like we are the Hawkins family worship. Like they didn't come in with that kind of aura at all. So they would just be like walking around. And I remember like passing him on this back hallway. And he was like, "Hey, how are you?" And I was like, it's like, did you just talk to me?
Right.
My mom was like, "You didn't say anything?" I was like, I didn't have any words.
Okay.
I was so embarrassed. I was like, Aarion, you could have just said hi. And everybody that knows me knows I'm never speech. I always got something to say. No words.
Well, I missed one of the comments. Somebody named Chris Johnson said he used to work with you at the North Central Georgia Jurisdiction Church of God in Christ.
Yes, Bishop Hogan. That was me and my mom's jurisdiction.
I'm sorry, Chris, for missing your comment. I'm usually up on that one. I was scrolling back through. I was trying to go over, and I was looking like, oh God, I was trying to catch the comments.
Listen, but Uncle Ed and Sean had a special relationship. Listen,
yes.
I remember one day I had flew in late for something, and I was at church. So Uncle Ed was in his purple Mercedes, and he had
Lord, I remember that.
ladies in the car and with red all on, and then one had on pink and one had on orange. And I'm like, I called him like, wait, who are you having in your car? He was like, oh, LaShun's in town. I was like, oh my God, where y'all going? Like I rushed to the restaurant to get there. And she was seeing me. She was like, shut up.
Right.
So yeah, they had a special bond, and she loved him.
But it reflected in the song "A Wealthy Place."
Yes, I was thinking about it. I was like, yeah.
Yes.
Woo! Oh my God, the chemistry, the feeling of that song.
That was such a great, like, just one of the greatest.
Yeah, man.
That duo. Yes. I must.
And that song, my auntie Melanda wrote that song. Who is
I
now my
did not know that. Look, he got the.
I did not a DVD.
I did not know that until she said it at the service.
Or is that a VHS?
Is me and Zania
VHS.
my mom's picture on the back of that?
I think
VHS.
Is our picture on the back of that?
Yes. Oh my God. Look.
The three of us?
Yes.
Oh, it's so cute.
He pulled out a VHS, y'all. Do any of y'all know what a VHS is?
Right.
I used to have it. I probably still do. I just need to get a VCR.
I miss VHS tapes.
Me too.
That's making me feel old now. Like, and I'm like, I'm not even old, but I remember VHS.
Well, you remember VHS, you old.
Right.
No,
right.
don't say that. No.
I'm sorry. We got to call it what it really is.
What's funny is I met you, the family, before you were even born, Aarion. Like before this time.
I believe it.
I became part of the family.
Thank you. So that means I'm young.
Look at that baby.
Okay, you tried. You tried.
But y'all, why did I have finger waves in that picture?
It was the thing for the time.
That's so grown. Whose little kid has finger waves? That's so grown.
Listen. And that was during the Orlando Draper time period. So a lot of Orlando Draper singers had finger waves too.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
They weren't 3 or 4 years old.
Orlando Draper they were famous for them. Yes, that was their style. On every album.
With them.
Betty Ann.
Right, but again, they wasn't 3. But they wasn't 3 and 4, like she said.
Right.
And Samir, I'm sorry, Samir Skinner. You you 21 and you remember VHS. I don't even think you couldn't have. No, 21 VHS tapes is older than that. That's a little bit older than that.
Yeah.
What was that album?
When did they have?
Tim, what's that album?
A Wealthy Place.
No, what's the year?
Oh, I think it was like
It had to be
It had to
90s.
been like 98.
it was in the 90s.
Yeah, it was in the 90s.
Was it in the 90s?
It was.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
90, 2000, 2000.
Because that's when Uncle Ed started really wearing them wave things. Because he didn't have them waves. He started
96.
Yeah.
96. Okay.
Yeah.
2006, 2016.
So like 26 years ago.
What's
Samir,
your favorite
you
album?
wasn't
Uncle
born.
Sam?
Huh?
What's your favorite album?
Of hers?
If you could pick one.
Of hers?
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Mm.
You're breaking up. You're breaking up.
You there?
I'm here.
Okay.
Okay,
What's
you're
your
kind of
favorite album?
freezing up on us.
You hear me?
There you go.
There you go.
Now what you asked me?
I just wanted to know if you had a favorite album.
He Lives.
Okay.
He Lives. Oh my God. Yeah, I have them all here. Of course, this one, and My Times. But He Lives. Oh my God, it's a classic.
Okay.
It's a classic.
Okay. Yeah, I mean it's amazing. Yeah.
I like mine was Complete.
Complete. I mean, I love all of them, but
Okay, no, because mine is Just Because God Said It.
Well, yeah,
Okay.
that was a good.
Just
Okay.
Because God Said It.
But that Complete is more like, to me, it's more like laid back. It's churchy a little bit, but she got some tunes on there that can kind of, you can kind of.
Groovy.
He said I bought a
Yeah.
VHS church tape for show and tell for school.
who is in these comments?
What happened?
He said I bought a VHS church tape for show and tell for
Lord,
school.
bro, Skinner.
Well, listen, we have enjoyed ourselves. We love Mom. We love you, Aarion.
I love y'all too. Thank you. Y'all brought me some joy tonight for sure. Thank you so much.
Brother Tim, thanks
Love
for
you.
coming through. To my sister
No,
Crystal.
thanks for inviting me, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
To Uncle David, thanks for coming through. My bro, thanks for letting us do this. We love you guys. Love you, sis. I'll be
Love
returning
you.
throughout, the week. Make sure you're all right.
Nice to meet you, Christopher.
Nice to meet you too. Look forward to seeing you in October.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. We'll see you next week.
Love you guys.
Love you.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.